Ciao, benvenuti. Today I have an exciting recipe for you at All Our Way. And here at All Our Way, we like to show you how you can make delicious dishes out of simple ingredients that you have in your pantry or in your home. So this is more or less an adult beverage. We tried this last year and it was so good. We did make a double batch and we took it up to our kids and they loved it. So I'm going to see if I'm live down here. And yes, I am. Yes, I am. There I am. So anyway, it takes very, very little. I don't know if you're familiar with Irish cream, but it is delicious. You can go ahead and use it on top of ice cream. You can put it in coffee or drink it just plain. Normally, we just drink it plain. So it just takes a few ingredients. We use cocoa, condensed sweetened milk, vanilla, the cream, and here is the cream, heavy whipping cream, and we use Irish whiskey. So, and that's all it takes, and it is so good, and I'm sure you'll want to have it for the holidays. It stores beautifully. In the refrigerator, it will keep for up to 2 months, and I don't think you're going to have it for 2 months. At least we didn't, but we took it up to the kids and we left it there. The most important thing is, and this is very, very easy to do, the cocoa powder can be a little difficult sometimes. So this is 1 teaspoon cocoa powder, a healthy 1 teaspoon. And what you need to do is very, very slowly, you start adding like a teaspoon at a time of your heavy whipping cream. And that is so you can really get all the little lumps and make a smooth mixture. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pour a cup in here. And I'm going to be taking about a teaspoon or 2 teaspoons at a time in whisking. So here we go. And if you're just joining, we are making Irish cream. Very delicious, very good for the holidays. And if you have, I just did 2 teaspoons. And if you have people who like to have after dinner drinks, this is really, really ideal. I think it's better than that name brand. So as you can tell, it's kind of making a paste. So once that gets nice and smooth, see? Once it's smooth, I'll go ahead and add a little bit more to it. And this week, we're not watching water boil, so it won't take very long to make this. In fact, this really is a super easy recipe to do. And it kind of gets caught in the little wires in there, so if you're just joining again, we are making Irish cream. So add a little bit more. And we'll just keep, as you can see, it really hardens up as I'm adding to it. So you don't want to add everything all at once. You want to go ahead and just add a little bit at a time. Hello, if you're just joining, we are making Irish cream. Something that you'll want for the holidays. It's very easy. All you need is heavy whipping cream, vanilla, some sweetened condensed milk, and of course the whiskey. The Irish whiskey is what we use. So right now I am adding a little bit of the heavy whipping cream to the cocoa. And the cocoa we just added just a healthy teaspoon is what I like to call it. I know some people do go ahead and add coffee or espresso. We didn't, but you can if you want to. And as I said earlier, the beauty of this is that you can have it in the refrigerator for up to 2 months. It won't spoil. The only warning I have is that you won't be able to leave it alone. It is that good. So here I think now what I can do is just go ahead and add, that doesn't want to stay, add a little bit more and get that, because it's made that paste. So do you have all your shopping done? Honey and I decided this weekend that we would really get down to business. And what we did he got on his iPad, I got on the computer, and we just went ahead and did a bunch of shopping. And so now we have FedEx, UPS, yeah, you know, the mail people coming, and I even got my Christmas cards all done. So, do any of you still do Christmas cards? Yay, nay? Yes? No? I like doing them. I don't do a long news. I think most of us anymore, what we do is we keep in contact with everybody throughout the year, especially now that with Instagram, it's easy to send a picture. With Facebook, you just really keep ahead. But it's the people who aren't on Facebook and that I don't keep in contact with, well, those are the ones I go ahead and send cards to. And this year I went ahead, I had extra cards, so I said, what the heck? I went ahead and sent it to the kids. Let them know I'm thinking of them, which they know anyway. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour this into the pitcher. And I'm going to clean this out. Now, I've never tried making this non-alcoholic, so I wouldn't know how it would taste. Okay. Add the rest of this. This is the rest of the heavy whipping cream. So if you're just joining us, we are making Irish cream, and it has very few ingredients, and they are very, very good. We've made several batches, and turns out great. Now this is the sweetened condensed milk. Be sure you don't get the Carnation evaporated milk. It has to be the sweetened condensed milk. Now I know a lot of you probably try to watch calories, or I know they do make some that's lighter in fat, lighter in sugar. I don't see why it wouldn't work. I would say it probably would, but I've only tasted this, and it is super good. So we'll probably be sharing this at Christmas time with our kids. All right, I'm going to mix this all up. And the only reason I didn't have a smaller pitcher, it was either this or a measuring cup that I either have a 4-cup or these 2 cups. I just don't have anything bigger. So I guess, you know, if you really wanted to, you could probably go ahead and add a little bit more cream to it. But I wanted to whisk this really, really well so that the condensed milk is all incorporated through it. Okay. Do you have a favorite after dinner drink? If you do, why don't you let me know? We are making amaretto right now, and the color is, and I don't think we have that right on the mark yet, but if we ever do, I will go ahead and post that too. So right now, this is the Irish whiskey. The Jameson brand is the one because it is Irish. So, and it takes a cup. And the recipe is on the blog. So if you're looking for the recipe, it's right there. And this, okay. Do you have trouble with spouts? I have a hard time finding some of these glass things that pour without making a mess on the counter and every place else. All right, mix that up really, really well. And I won't taste it. It's too early in the afternoon. And really, the flavors meld a lot better if you let it sit overnight, especially if you're going to add espresso. The reason I haven't been buying the espresso powder is I have a hard time having it not really clump up and get as hard as a brick. And I didn't want, oh, no, wrong one. So I just didn't even buy anymore. It sits there and sits there and sits there, and then finally I have to throw it away. All right, this is going to take 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Okay, there we go. Mix that up. Now, I'll probably pour it into something. Oh, by the way, aren't those pretty? Those are from last week. Those are the Trader Joe flowers. Can't believe it. I get those little packets, and they never give you enough packets. So I went to Kroger's and begged the person there, and I told them I had flowers. They said, oh, sure, go ahead. Take as many as you want. So, but change the water. This one's looking kind of puny, but everything else, look at that. It looks so fresh in the carnation. It's something nice to have in the house. All right. Would you believe that's it? That's all you have to do. I guess you could make a double batch if you wanted to, but my gosh. If you have like even smaller, get some nice smaller bottles like at, a Hobby Lobby or whatever, give them as gifts if you have any left. And if you're like we are, you probably won't, but we will take it up to the kids when we go up there. So there you go. You can have a delicious Irish cream after dinner or in the afternoon, or just if you want to indulge, put it over ice cream. It's very easy, and I will go ahead and put a direct link to our blog so you can have the recipe. And I guarantee you will love it. It is that good. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and I will be having 2 more. I'm going to have something right before Christmas, that the last minute appetizers you can make that are going to be super simple. That we've made them before, and it is so easy, and they go like hotcakes. So next week, again, we're going to be here at 2 o'clock. So I hope you will join us, and share the video, if you will, and give us a thumbs up. We enjoy doing them, and we enjoy having you. So until next time, arrivederci.